Bachar Houli, we're here at Giants HQ with academy testing taking place today.
Yeah, first year now for the academy here in Western Sydney. A great initiative, I think, particularly from the background of these young kids. Probably never been involved in footy. Some have, of course, but it's great to see the wide range of athletes, not only footballers but also cricket players, just athletes from all different backgrounds. So it's great to have them in here. Teach them a little bit of skills, hopefully this afternoon, and see where their leadership skills are at as well.
Well, we're doing testing with the boys this morning. In fact, we started with a presentation around fitness, including things as diverse as training methods through to hydration, nutrition. We tested the boys on hydration just to show them the impact that hydration has on performance. So I think they were pretty interested in all of that. And then brought them in here. We've been doing speed, looking at their overall speed, also getting a gauge on their technique. And we've been doing a bit of power work on with the jump tests, and yet to come is everybody's favourite. It's a yo-yo test, so we'll see what their endurance is like.
So these are, of course, all the boys that are in the Bachar Houli Academy. They're the top elitist athletes, Muslim boys too, from plenty of schools, public schools, Islamic schools too. They've really shown what they can do so far, and yeah, I think they're capable of doing much more. I'm 16 years old. I come from Unity Grammar College in Austral, and really this is actually my second year of AFL. This season I'm actually going to start with a club. I was playing soccer all my life really, and I think I've just fell in love with AFL, watching it on TV. The Giants too, go with my favourite team. And yeah, I just fell in love with AFL.
First year in Sydney, in Western Sydney, so we're really excited about that. And fourth year for the national program, so we're looking to expand all over the country and try to find some untapped talent. Like most national programs that we run in the diversity space, there's a lot of opportunity around education, cultural awareness, and football development is obviously. So we use football as a vehicle, to bring kids into an environment where they feel inclusive and safe. So, through that there's nutritional resilience, communication, and then cultural awareness as well.
At the moment we don't have any boys that are actually AFL players, but the diversity of the kids, we have rugby league players, we've got rugby union players, we've got cricket players, and we've got kids that are just, athletic in general. We've got one of the boys who is one of the top 4 in sprinting. We've got another boy who's one of the top 4 in long jump. So it's a great diversity, but it's about, the club opening up their hands to any sort of athlete and providing those opportunities for those people that live in Western Sydney and Greater Sydney.
Most of these kids probably haven't been exposed to AFL, so trying to give them a taste for AFL footy, and hopefully one day they can come and join the Giants. Hopefully, open up, the community, get them involved, particularly the Lebanese background here in Western Sydney.
The AFL built its foundation on community, and the Giants got a big role to play in Western Sydney, and the work they do with Giants Care across multiple programs, and having people like Ali, Faraj and Emad out in the community really advocating for social inclusion, cohesion and engagement in sport is really important, and it'll be the pillars of this football club, the community. So it's fantastic work, and it's great to see the Giants are one of the most active clubs and organisations out in Western Sydney.
The Giants Care program is about looking at the needs of those in Western Sydney and Greater Sydney and providing those. So whether it's educational, whether it's looking at giving those kids that, in this camp that have that potential but don't have the avenues to get to the next level of athleticism, and that's what Giants Care is about. It's about what can we do for Western Sydney, not what we can take from Western Sydney.
We'll give them every possible tool they need in order to progress and move forward in life, and hopefully we can make a difference.
They're an enthusiastic bunch of young men, and they've got a dream, and hopefully we can help them realise their dreams. And I think that's what elite sport's all about. You're out to achieve the pinnacle in your own self-performance, and these guys are going there, and the Giants are a part of them and supporting the Bachar Houli Academy in realising their dreams and ambitions.
Can you see yourself playing for the Giants one day, mate?
Well, hopefully that's not out of the picture. I really want to. It's a dream, or just being in the Giants as anything like a sports doctor or a sports scientist here. It'll be one of my dreams.